about the link that I shared. Let's forget about the link I shared with you. Maybe some of the members did not get the chance to do it. This is another chance to share an idea that you have already applied and it worked really well. It's a time to share our knowledge and experiences as a VPPR. I'm pretty sure that some of the members, it's not their first time, maybe it's the second, third, or fourth. So they are experienced. And of course, we have new members who just joined this year, joined Toastmasters, or even joined the, accepted the role of a VPPR. I will share with you a Padlet link. This link, you will find a plus sign at the bottom. You don't have to register. You will find a plus sign at the bottom. All what you need to do is just to add an idea that you have already applied or you're planning to apply it and write it down. Feel free to write your name in the title so we can comment on each other's ideas. So the Padlet link is available now. There will be a plus sign on your right bottom, the right hand at the bottom. You will find it. Feel free to share an idea that you have already applied and it worked really fine. Just confirm by raising your hand or just adding an emoji that you know how to do it or you have already, you started already. I just want to make sure that all right, I can see. Nice. So let me share with you the screen. So we will be able to see what the others wrote and we can come up with new creative ideas as well. To promote club in, all right, wonderful local newspaper like. Sharing feed on social media, amazing. So do you have, let's say, a special theme for this year or every single time you will update the theme according to the club meeting theme? Of course, as a VPPR. Wow, podcast, Sarah, all right, I knew that's you. So new member profile, quotes, posters, and podcasts. Messages from every member. Wonderful. We would love to know who's this person. Club newsletter. Have you started the club newsletters? Have you started collecting the articles, ideas, or maybe you published the first? Birthday wishes. Love it. Club newsletter. Here you go. Promote the club within the community with flyers and social media posters. Amazing. It's always good to publish it or to inform the, let's say, the members in the community about Toastmasters because you will be able to have almost the same, let's say, habits, the same things that you share, you like and dislike. So yeah, we have to promote club, non-Toastmasters group, birthday cards, interactive themes for posters on social media for non-Toastmaster, article about a meeting, short videos, very, very creative idea, short videos about meetings, new members, of course. So it's always good to share our knowledge and experiences. As I said, it's not and it's the time for me to share with you what I've done in the past few years. So friends, it's always good. Of course, if you will share, you will be able to get more creative ideas. Updating the club websites. If you have a club website, if you paid for it, then feel free to update it, because the guests, not just from your country, but even from outside the country, from other countries, they will be able to access your club websites to know more about your club events, club members. You can add, yes, club events. You can add, let's say, a paragraph or the photos of the club members, their occupation, or what they like, what they dislike. You can add the link of the meeting. There is, if you access the club website, you will find a calendar where you will be able to add the link of the meeting if you're meeting virtually, or the venue if you will meet in person. Then moreover, you can add, for example, the club, you can add pages as much as you want, and there are club resources. You can add the meeting links, you can add the social media accounts where they can access it. For example, what we've done, we've uploaded the links for the special meetings, the special events, and of course, we've added the YouTube account so they can access the recorded videos. Moreover, the social media accounts, of course, it should be up to date. We have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have Instagram. Feel free to update it. Feel free to, I should share with you a trick that I did when I was a VPPR. I used to post. Then what I will do, I will share the post with the link, the poster, I mean, with the link with all the members, so they can access it easily and click like. Moreover, you can like the other posts shared by the other groups or posted by the other clubs. So definitely they will do the same. And at the end of the year, you will get more followers. And of course, you will get more connection and network with the other clubs as well. PR award, we have the PR of District 20, the PR officer. Yeah, I think we should call Toastmasters 𝗏𝗏𝗏, if I'm not mistaken, DTM 𝗏𝗏𝗏, the PR officer. So feel free to check the link. If you will go to the Instagram account, you will find it in the highlights. Just click on it, check the criteria, and of course, you will be able to achieve it. Then newsletter, as I said, you can do it once per year, but or twice or 3 times, depend on the material that you will have. Do not stick to what the members will share with you. There are lots of valuable material members. They give them something in a very organized way, in a creative idea, diagrams, images, then definitely they will read it and they will be more knowledgeable. Then the recognitions, I can't say that some of the members, they wrote birthday wishes or the members quotation, or let's say, for example, if you will recognize this member for achieving DTM award, the Triple Crown award, or even a level, achieving, for example, first, second, third, or fourth or fifth level, they will appreciate it. Local press, I'm pretty sure one of the members wrote it. The local press, we have the newspaper, we have the radio, and of course, TV. If you have a good connection, if you have someone that you know, he or she can post for you an article for an event. We've done it a lot in Bahrain. I'm not sure about the other countries, but I feel it's allowed for everyone to do it. So those are, I feel, the most important points you can, as a VPPR, you can focus on, but of course, you're more experienced and you know what to do. Next, we're almost done and we still have time, so I will leave the remaining few minutes for discussion. We will play hangman. This is the most important part, or as a VPPR, what should you do? It's kind of the takeaway from this session. Here you go. Can you see the hangman? Then feel free to write it in the chat box, write the letter that you feel is appropriate or that will solve this game. Come up with any letter. I will open the chat and let's see. Why I can't see the chat? A minute. All right, here you go. We can say A, P, then I, S, K, H, T, E, V, M, G, C.
Treasure the relationships, 𝑩𝒊𝒍𝒍?
Treasure the relationships. Yes, round of applause. Who said it, Sarah?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right. So treasure the relationships. This is the out or the takeaway from and what relationship that you will build with your members in the club, with the XCOM members, more specifically, even with the other clubs, because you are the representative of your club. And of course, you will be able to, let's say, approach them. You will be able to build a connection with them if you will treasure your relationship with them. That's all from my side. I shared what I have learned, and now it's the time. I feel we can, by raising your hand, feel free to open your microphone. Or I think the moderator needs to do it. So if you would like to share, as well as now we've done it just in a written way. Now feel free to share with us maybe a strategy, an idea, or a plan that you have done it and it worked really fine. You would love to share it with your fellow members, or maybe if you want to write it in the chat box, but I feel it would be better to share it verbally. So if you would like to share an idea that you have tried and worked successfully, or an idea that you're planning to do, and you would love the others to know about it.
In our, can I talk?
Yes, of course.
In our club, I started making flyers commending the existing Toastmasters who got new members, not just guests, the guests who became members. So that way, it's a motivation not only to introduce the new member, but the motivation is there for the existing member that they have got someone.
Wow, wonderful idea. Amazing. And this way you're working with the VPPR, with the VP membership as well, in order to get more members. Yes, Toastmaster Fatima, I think.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. And 𝑑𝒊𝒍𝒍, yeah, so I'm not here to give an idea, but I want some ideas from you. As you're experienced, okay, so we're planning to have a newsletter. And what do you think are the takeaways? What do you think are the ideas and the strategies that helped you get that newsletter and publish it?
Of course. So the question, I will not just consider that it's for me. Please, members, feel free to help her. Let's share our knowledge in the chat box as well. So what I used to do at the beginning of the year, I will try to approach the members to send me an article. It should not be just related to Toastmaster, or maybe it could be an experience that they went through and they gained something from it. Moreover, as I said, you can access the Toastmasters website. There are lots of valuable material available. You can add the club achievements. For example, when I said that the recognition, for example, someone achieved the DTM, someone achieved the Triple Crown, or any other award, feel free to add those posters. Moreover, you can add the special events that the club arranged for. You can write, for example, a paragraph or two about it and add the photos. What else you can add? You can add the club social media accounts. in the newsletter, so that whoever will access it, they will be able to check. What else you can add? Yes, of course, if you are a club, if you have to approach the club president, then the area director, division director, district director, TGD, PQD. They are more than welcome to share their address as well. That's all what I can remember, but of course, the other members, they can share their ideas as well. I hope this will help you, Fatma.
Yeah. So in terms of planning as well, you need how many months? Say like a month of planning. Like we are having a problem with
month
that.
of planning. You have to write the ideas, and then you can just start working with the design while waiting for the other members to share their article. But it will not take less than a month. I feel it will not take less than a month to prepare it and to design it and add the content inside it. Definitely more than a month, at least from my side.
Thank you.
Most welcome. And in Canva, there are ready templates, Fatma. So feel free to go and design it there. It's very user friendly. Okay. So
can I ask a question?
Yes, of course. Okay.
How do I think out of the box in Canva? Because I have to be according to the norms in Toastmasters. I hope you got me. How do I be out of the box and showing about my club or promoting my club according to the norms of Toastmasters? In the norms of Toastmasters, you cannot do and use all this out there. So how can I do that? Give me some idea on that.
I feel that we are allowed to do anything that according, let's say, for example, to the Toastmaster rules and regulations, we're allowed to do anything as long as it's something educational. And if you will design anything, it should be as per the branding guidelines. But as a creative idea, then definitely you can go outside the box with any idea. You can apply it. And I don't feel that there are rules and regulations that will limit us from not doing it. So if you have any idea that you felt that the Toastmasters, for example, guidelines will not allow you to do it, you can share it with us. Because from my experience, I've never thought of any idea, and then at the end, I felt like, okay, we will not be able to do it because of this thing.
What I mean to say is, can we put any characters of people or person or cartoon characters or some pictures that can talk out loud, because a picture speaks 1,000 words.
Mm-hmm. The images and photos, yes, we have to use not the Toastmasters, the Toastmasters, but you can use an image taken by one of the members, as long as it's appropriate and it will convey the message of the, let's say, the theme of the meeting, then definitely it's allowed. But the cartoon ones or the clip art, it's not recommended as it's not a professional.
Very true. So
thank you so much.
So we take a club member's picture and we just post it out.
Yes, definitely you're allowed to use the club members during the meetings or even outside the meeting, personal images, photos.
Not a problem.
Right.
Thanks a million. God bless you.
Thank you so much. So Toastmaster Suhan?
Yes, hi. Hello down there, DTM Zahra. I just wanted to say that there's something called a link. Have you covered this up? I'm not sure, but yeah, what I do is whichever club I visit online, I go with my link for my club. And I said, when they asked me to introduce myself as a guest, so I say I'm from Desert Pioneers, and I give my link saying that we meet at this so and so date. So you're always welcome. And by doing this, I had one member coming from Pakistan to join our club online.
Nice.
Yeah,
yes, definitely. I should say that the pandemic has advantages, not just disadvantages, but yes, it made us meet someone or a group of people that we've never thought of meeting them. We can just sit at home and share our knowledge, discuss, and of course, meet other people. And it's our pleasure to meet you all here. Thank you so much.
So, yeah, last thing, just want to conclude here saying that wherever we go, we should show that we are the face of the Toastmasters Club. So this is what I want to conclude.
Yes, definitely. I agree with you. Then we have Toastmaster Sarah.
Yes, hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you, 𝐷𝒊𝒍𝒍, for giving me, the time to talk about it. This is one role where I was forced into it, honestly speaking, but I have become too passionate about it, you can say. A few things that I do, which a lot of members can also do, and something that I had mentioned also when I had done a training session on the district workshop, is that I take my inspiration from Pinterest images that I find. I go to Pinterest, I go and check for posters where we see people. I want to promote my club, so I promote the members of my club. Because of that, the club is known, really. So I urge my club members to send me pictures of them doing certain actions, and then I use them in the posters to portray the next meeting. Usually what happens is in online meetings, we don't really, get proper pictures of those members. So either you meet them outside or you conduct certain things. Now there's this thing which our VPM does in our club, is a contest series, which she does, which is amazing. Because of that, a lot of new pictures have come up of members and, certain actions and the way they are. That is one contest that we do, which is for members only. And she, awards them with incentives as well. That becomes part of our newsletter, promoting that something different that, our club does. Another thing, when it comes to newsletter, and 𝐷𝒊𝒍𝒍 was part of my team. I was very lucky to have a part of my team. So I remember we first created a skeleton of what we will exactly have. Then only we can move ahead. We had a group of 4 to 5 people part of it, and we had distributed and delegated the work in such a way where we knew that that particular segment is that person's strength, and we ensured that. But when it came to quarterly newsletters, which the club is doing right now, we are focusing on having just the presidential address and the editorial address. But when it comes to the souvenir, which is one thing that we have vouched to create for the club, which we did for the month of July when the previous term ended, and now we're going to do it again for this term as well. At the end of the term, it will be published. We have planned to get the addresses of all the dignitaries at that time. That is the best, because it's very difficult to catch up with them, and it might not, be able to fix it in their schedule to write it for you. So that was one thing that I would suggest, is when by the end of the term, go for a souvenir of the entire term's success that you had as a club, and give a recap and a reflection back to what were the goals and plans for each of the ExCom members and were they achieved at the end of the term. That will give other clubs also that opportunity to see what the club achieved and what they can learn from those achievements. And that is how, we learn. We learn by looking through and getting inspired from others. And definitely do not forget to credit those that you have seen and that you have been inspired by. That's all I have to say. Thank you, 𝐷𝒊𝒍𝒍.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for sharing your experience. Now, one more thing, you can publish your newsletter, not just as a PDF file. It would be a nice idea if you can create a short clip for the newsletter, and the others, they will look at it. And of course, they will definitely, they will be able to read it once they get the chance to look at it, if it's in a short clip or a video. Then do I have any questions, any ideas? I think Toastmaster 𝗍𝒑 or Toastmaster 𝗍𝒂. here. Yes, Toastmaster Shelby. You're muted.
Yeah, sorry. Yes. Good afternoon. I'm from India, so it's almost evening for me. I'm from 𝗦𝗲𝗂𝒧𝒧𝒂𝒃 Toastmaster Club as well as the area VPPR. I just had a few queries when doing the posters. At times we have certain programs like, say, Cancer Awareness Week to do some flyers for that. And I at times get very stuck up because we cannot use a color called pink, say cancer awareness. It has to be female cancer. It has to be pink. So I have to use the pink, at least that ribbon. And if I'm doing a background or doing something, I just get stuck up. So how do I use it so that it comes within the norms as well as is there?
See, I should mention one thing. Once I asked one of the district PR officers, what she said that if you would like to raise awareness about a specific topic and you know that it's an international, let's say, theme, especially during October, then this is specific logo, you can still add it in pink. In the poster, you have two options. This is what I've heard from her. That's either you can add the Toastmaster logo, but it should be bigger than the other logos, or you can just remove the Toastmaster logo just for this specific meeting.
Okay.
This is from my experience, what I've heard. Yeah.
What about the club name?
The club name should be written.
No,
maybe I missed
like
this
as
point.
per the Toastmaster colors or brand manual as per the brand colors? Or
definitely. Everything in the poster, newsletter, brochures, whatever you will create, if it's related to Toastmasters, then we are promoting Toastmasters ideas, so we should use the branding guidelines.
No, but the branding guideline says that you cannot use, say, cancer ribbon.
If you can share with me this specific, let's say, text.
Say the ribbon,
because I've
just
never,
the ribbon, you know, that the ribbon you have for cancer.
But this is a logo. This is not a clip art. This is not an emoji. It's not, this is a logo for a specific thing.
Okay, so we can use that. Okay.
Yes, but the Toastmaster logo should be bigger than the logo. Any other logos in general.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So fellow Toastmasters, thank you so much. Fellow Toastmasters, I can see that the moderator already pasted the link. Please do not forget to fill the attendance form. I will give you a few seconds. Please make sure that you will add the correct.
In the attendance, my club name is not there in the drop-down box. So,
what is the club name?
Line of Judah.
Okay, I'll check with them.
Thank you.
Is this Sanjay Thomas?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Toastmasters, please just, I think it would be better to just write done in the chat box before leaving, because I can see one of the members left. I don't know. But yes, we can conclude it now as we have.
All of you, please fill up.
Please fill out the form.
Yeah.
We still have 38 members, which is like, I think. All right, done. All right, fellow Toastmasters, friends, brothers, and sisters, we reached out to the conclusion. It was my immense pleasure to spend this morning or this afternoon with you and to share what I have learned throughout the years. This is 𝑩𝒊𝒍𝒍, and feel free to share with me your questions. I will I will write my email address in the chat box, and of course, it was my great pleasure.
Thank you very much, Zara. May I just interfere? Toastmaster Sanji, if your club is not there, please write your name and comma your club name and select any club from your area. So they will take care of it.
Okay. Could you repeat that, DTM Meena?
See, there is, all are compulsory. So next to your name, just write your club name and select any of the club under club names.
I'm so sorry, your voice broke. I couldn't hear you. Could you repeat that for me,
I'll
please?
just put it in the message.
I can clarify it. You will write your name, dash your club name, then choose any club from the list, any area, any division. The most important that you will write your name and your club name in the name field. Veena, do you want me to take screenshots for those who are still here?
I have already done it, and I have already put my club name on the option, not on my name. So should I redo it again?
I don't think you can redo it. Once you finish, it will not. You cannot log in again.
Yes,
so
thanks a million.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll just take the screenshot and a photo also, so that if there is any conflicts, we can just to them. All of you can open your cameras so that I can take the screenshot. We'll take the photo.
Okay.
One, two, three. Now we'll take. All of you who wants to open, please open the camera.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay. DJ Meena, before we wind up, sorry.
Yes,
you
yes.
Want me
just
to...
take a screenshot from your mobile also, mobile or laptop, whatever it is there, from wherever you have logged in, just in case if you want to clarify later. And if Toastmaster DTM Zara, if she has finished, if there are no questions, you can log off.
Because it will, okay, I'm just going to select some club from my area. That's it I can do.
Yeah, that's it. That's what you can do.
And then do I mention my club name on the name here or on the list?
Next to your name, because the first column is your name. Next to your name, just mention your club.
Okay, got that. Okay.
So can we?
We can adjourn. Just
if
you have any question before we adjourn. If you have any question to DTM Veena regarding the registration.
Has raised the hand. DPTM.
No, I think.
Do you have any question? He has raised the hand.
They forgot to lower their. He forgot to lower his hand.
Okay, then if there are no questions, I think either you can leave or can.
Yes, if you have.
Thank you so much, DTM Zara and DTM Meena. DTM Zara, especially the session was very, very well organized. Quite a lot of takings, lot of learnings to be implemented because we are a new club. It's like 5 months old now. So this is my first experience with Toastmaster as well, and I've got this role to perform. So I take learnings from these kind of sessions.
Definitely. And we're all here available to help you and support you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Have a good rest of the day, and we'll meet sometime soon. Thank you.
Thank you, leaders, and enjoy your evening or afternoon.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Dear moderators, we are getting over the club.
Veena, shall we just, close the room?
Yes.
I don't know if we can do it or wait for them because,
Sorry?
I don't feel they have questions. Shall we just close the meeting room?
Yeah, you can leave the meeting room
or
the
we can
meeting
just leave because
whatever you want to do. If there are no questions, we can just
leave the session.
Yeah, you can
Or
leave
will
the
we put
session.
back again in
I'm
the
just
meeting
waiting
room?
for everybody to exit. That's it. You can leave the session if you don't have questions.
Should we go to the main room or should we leave the session?
no need. You can just leave.
Yeah, you can just
because
Okay, thanks a
there's
million.
no one in the meeting room. Thank you. Bye bye.
Great. Thanks
Bye-bye.
a million. Till we meet again. Alvida. Bye bye.
Mashallah. Bye-bye. Thank you, Veena. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. See you all.
Thank you. Bye.